Some owls can fly without making a single sound. Others can rotate their heads almost completely backward. And one tiny owl keeps snakes as pets inside its nest. But the most terrifying fact? There's an owl so powerful it can kill animals bigger than itself. And yes, that's real. Today we're diving into the strangest, creepiest, and most unbelievable owl facts ever discovered. Stay until the end, because the last owl is basically a feathered nightmare. Owls can fly almost completely silent. Most birds make noise when they fly. But owls? They move like ghosts. Scientists discovered that owl feathers have a special comb-like edge that breaks up airflow and removes noise while flying. That means prey usually never hears them coming. Imagine sitting alone in a forest at night, and something huge flies directly above your head without making a sound. That's exactly how owls hunt. Some mice literally die before realizing danger was even near, and that silent attack makes owls one of the deadliest night hunters on Earth. 2. Owls can rotate their heads 270 degrees. Here's something straight out of horror movies. Owls can rotate their heads up to 270 degrees. That's almost completely backward. But why? Because their eyes are locked in place. Unlike humans, owls can't move their eyeballs around. So instead, evolution gave them an insanely flexible neck. They have special blood vessel systems that prevent blood flow from getting cut off while twisting their heads. Without that adaptation, their brains would literally stop receiving blood. Imagine seeing an owl slowly turning its head toward you in complete darkness. Yeah, no thanks. 3. Their eyes aren't actually eyeballs. Those giant owl eyes? They're not really eyeballs. They're more like tubes. That's why owls have incredible long-distance vision and can see extremely well at night. But there's a downside. Because their eyes are fixed forward, they lose peripheral vision. That's another reason they need those crazy neck rotations. Some owls can spot tiny movements from incredibly far away in near total darkness. Basically, if you were a mouse, hiding is pointless. 4. Owls swallow prey whole. This next fact is honestly disturbing. Owls often swallow small animals completely whole. Bones, fur, teeth, everything. Later, they cough up compact balls called pellets. These pellets contain all the parts they couldn't digest. And researchers actually study owl puke to understand ecosystems. Imagine dissecting a ball made of mouse bones and fur for science. Not exactly a dream job, but it reveals what owls eat and how important they are in nature. 5. Some owls hunt other owls. You'd think owls stick together. Nope. Some species hunt and kill other owls. The great horned owl is especially feared. It attacks rabbits, snakes, skunks, and even smaller owls. Basically, it eats almost anything it can overpower. In forests across North America, smaller owls sometimes go silent when great horned owls are nearby, because making noise could literally get them killed. That's how terrifying these predators are. And we haven't even reached the strangest owl yet, because later, you'll see the owl that decorates its home with dead animals. And another one so aggressive eagles avoid fighting it. Keep watching. 6. Tiny owls keep snakes as bodyguards. This sounds fake, but it's real. Burrowing owls sometimes live with tiny blind snakes inside their nests. Why? Because the snakes eat insects and parasites living in the nest. So the owls get pest control, and the snakes get protection and food scraps. Scientists were shocked when they discovered this weird partnership. It's basically a tiny underground security alliance. Nature is insane. 7. Owls have uneven ears. Take a close look at an owl's skull. You'll notice something weird. Their ears aren't symmetrical. One ear is often higher than the other, and that gives them super hearing. Owls can pinpoint the exact location of prey, using tiny differences in sound. Arrival time. Even under snow, some owls can hear a mouse moving beneath thick snow layers, then dive straight through the snow and catch it perfectly. That level of accuracy feels almost supernatural. 8. Snowy owls can survive brutal Arctic winters. Most animals avoid the Arctic. Snowy owls dominate it. These massive white owls survive freezing temperatures, brutal winds, and endless snowstorms. Their thick feathers even cover their feet like built-in winter boots. And unlike many owls, snowy owls often hunt during the day. Why? Because Arctic summers barely have nighttime. Imagine living somewhere the sun never really sets. These birds are basically living survival machines. 9. Some cultures feared owls as death messengers. For centuries, humans feared owls. In many ancient cultures, owl calls were considered signs of death or bad luck. People believed owls carried messages from the spirit world. And honestly, hearing an owl scream in complete darkness does sound terrifying, especially species like the barn owl. Their screams don't even sound like birds, they sound almost human. No wonder ancient people were terrified. 10. The elf owl is smaller than your hand. After all these terrifying predators, meet the tiniest owl in the world. The elf owl. It's so small it can fit in your hand. Some weigh less than a golf ball. But despite being adorable, they're still fierce hunters. They attack insects, spiders, and small creatures with incredible speed. Tiny body, huge attitude, and somehow seeing a miniature owl staring directly into your soul is still unsettling. 11. Owls can crush. Prey instantly. Owls don't just rely on sharp beaks. Their talons are unbelievably powerful. Some large owls can apply crushing force strong enough to instantly kill prey. The Eurasian eagle owl, one of the largest owls on Earth, can hunt foxes and animals surprisingly large for its size. When those talons lock in, escape is almost impossible. And because attacks happen silently, victims rarely see it coming. That combination of silence and strength makes owls terrifying apex predators. 12. Some owls fake being dead. This survival trick is unbelievable. When threatened, some owls flatten their bodies, close their eyes halfway, and stay completely motionless, basically pretending to disappear. Others puff themselves up to look gigantic and terrifying. So depending on the danger, owls either become invisible or turn into feathered monsters. That adaptability is one reason they've survived for millions of years. 13. The great gray owl has one of the best hearing abilities on Earth. This owl can detect prey hidden beneath deep snow using sound alone, not sight. Sound, scientists observed. Great gray owls diving through thick snow and catching animals they couldn't even see. That means their hearing is so advanced, it borders on biological radar. Imagine hearing a heartbeat under layers of snow from far away. That's basically owl technology. The Blakiston's fish owl is a giant monster. Now for the most extreme owl on this list, the Blakiston's fish owl. This thing looks ancient. Massive wings, piercing yellow eyes, and claws built to grab slippery fish from freezing rivers. Some grow over 2 feet tall with enormous wingspans. At night, they silently patrol icy forests like prehistoric predators. But here's the creepy part. Because they're so rare and secretive, many people living near their habitats have never seen one clearly, only heard strange sounds in the darkness. Imagine hearing heavy wing beats near a frozen river at night, and realizing one of the world's largest owls is watching you. That's nightmare fuel! Owls might look wise and calm, but after seeing all this, they honestly feel more like silent night hunters from another world. So, which owl fact surprised you the most? And would you ever want to hear an owl scream outside your window at 3 a.m.? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on notifications for more unbelievable animal facts.